Welcome students. Today we are going to start a new chapter in economics, that is structural change in the Indian economy after liberalization. Structural change in the Indian economy after liberalization. So liberalization means liberalization means that unnecessary rules reduced to some extent, and the business can be made easy. Okay, let's start with needs for economic reforms or needs for economic changes. Okay, needs for economic reforms. Why did India face the need of economic changes were necessary for Indian economy? Why did India face need of economic reforms? So there are four reasons. There are four reasons because of which India feels that reforms or changes are required for Indian economy. These are first one is weakness of the pre 1991 policies, major foreign exchange prices, conditionalities imposed by IMF, Indian Monetary Fund, and World Bank. And last point is fall of Union of Soviet Socialist Republics. Okay, now let us discuss each in detail one by one. First one is weakness of first one is weakness of pre 1991 policy. One of the important factors which led to economic reform was to weakness of pre 1991 policies such as low rate of economic growth, raising unemployment, stagnation in the rate of domestic savings, investment, poor performance of public sector, industries, inadequate infrastructural facility, industrial licensing policy, growth of monopolies, etc. Look, basically, this is one very important factor, and the weakness at that time were like low rate of economic growth, rising unemployment, poor performance of public sector, and infrastructural facility are not satisfactory, foreign exchange crisis, pressure of World Bank, IMF, etc. push the Indian economy for economic reforms. Okay, now let's move on the second point. Major foreign exchange crisis. Major foreign exchange crisis. In the year 1991, Indian economy faced an acute shortage of foreign exchange. Several factors were responsible for this crisis. First, immediate cause of foreign exchange crisis, the war between the Gulf countries and Iraq and Kuwait in 1991. So, there are some factors that are responsible for crisis, for exchange crisis. So, for crisis of shortage of foreign exchange, so those certain reasons were, first one is the war between the Gulf countries of Iraq and Kuwait in 1991. Now, this war between Gulf countries of Iraq and Kuwait affected India. How did it affect India? It affect India because rise in the prices of oil. Because we all know that we depend Gulf countries for oil. Okay, so because of rise in the price of oil जो है affected India. Okay, Gulf for the war Gulf countries of Iraq and between Kuwait. Okay, the second thing was India's external debt had increased over time. India's external debt had increased that time. So whatever loans we have taken as debt from foreign country, the burden of interest and repayment of old debt was very large. So for to clear old debt, new debt had taken. So situation again create problem of foreign exchange crisis. Okay. Now let's move on the third point, that is conditionalities imposed by IMF and World Bank. Okay, conditionalities imposed by IMF and World Bank. Okay, in view of the foreign exchange crisis, the government of India was pushed to the wall. Therefore, it had to approach the IMF and World Bank to tide over the crisis. These institutions provide much needed foreign exchange but their own terms and conditions. Okay, so what actually happened? India had actually approached IMF and World Bank in order to cover crisis. We all know in previous point we cover India was suffering shortage of money. Okay, so India was approaching IMF and World Bank in order to take money from so that they could cover crisis. Now IMF and World Bank provided fund need for foreign exchange, but they had certain terms and conditions for India. Okay, IMF and World Bank provided need for foreign exchange, but they had certain terms and conditions. Okay, so therefore, under the pressure of IMF and World Bank, the Indian policy makes pressurize to make several changes in the Indian economic policy. Okay. Therefore, under the pressure of IMF and World Bank, the Indian policy makers pressurized to make several changes in the Indian economic policy. Okay. Next point is fall of USSR, Union Soviet of Socialist Republics. Fall of Union of Soviet Socialist Republics. The USSR and the East European countries had to become the major market for Indian consumer goods. Over the years, at the end of 1990, political system of these countries collapsed. Most of these countries become markets economy. India had to open the trade with these and other countries on the basis of its ability to compete. So now actually what happened is that the USSR and European countries, they have become major market for Indian consumer goods. Okay, so over the years all the consumer goods that have been sold in our country are sold by European country. So basically India had complete global market. So therefore, in order to compete with them and to reorganize policies and everything, India had to bring about to changes in the economic policies. Okay, so fall of USRR, Union of Soviet Socialist Republics. Okay, this is also done. Okay.